let's talk about the best splash pages of the week. Hi, my name is McKinley. Thanks for clicking. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Today we're going to talk about the best splash pages from the March 3rd, 2020 comic book releases. I bought a bunch of books, and I'll be honest with you, I got a lot of books. This isn't even all of them. And I still didn't get all the books I wanted. I really wanted to read the new Swamp Thing, and I wasn't able to pick that up. So, apologies. I wish that Swamp Thing could have been in this eligibility for best splash pages of the week, but that is going to be limited to the books I was able to buy, and I did buy a lot. So we're going to go over them right now, and I'm going to show you my 3 favorite splash pages. Best splash pages of the week for March 3rd, 2020. Are you ready? Before we get into splash pages, I want to talk about Gwenom vs. Carnage number 3. Now, I don't know if you read this book or not, but it was horrible. But you know what? It's also not written for someone like me. It's written for a teenager, somebody 13 or 14 years old. That is a dramatically different mindset than me. So, I didn't enjoy it. But a 13-year-old or a 14-year-old might love the heck out of this book. But I did want to show you some pages because I thought the colors were really amazing, and I just thought they looked so great. So I wanted to show you this page because wow, I mean, just look at that. I thought it was brilliant. It just looks really cool. Great artwork, great colors. Terrible story, but it's not a story written for me. So who am I to say that it's terrible? Some kid might love the heck out of it. It's not written for me. If there's a comic book rated for jaded old men, it's not this one. And there are a lot of comic books that are rated for jaded old men, trust me. All right, on with the splash pages. Coming in at number 3 this week, March 3, is my second wife, Peach Momoko, and her Demon Days number 1. Now, I don't know if you read this book or not, but it was amazing, totally awesome, and it reminded me. I used to have this book called Japanese. What is it called? Japanese story or stories for Japanese children. It was like a storybook from Japan of traditional stories that they told. And this kind of reminds me of that. Every story has a parable. And I really like this book a lot. It took me into that other world. It was like being on vacation, but not actually leaving. So this book took me to another world, Japan. The opening splash page, of course, I got to get my girl in here. But this is also just beautiful because it has that tattoo quality to it, and the style is so sick. I want it. I mean, she would make a great like back tattoo. Like a lot of her pieces would make great back tattoo pieces, don't you think? Which Peach Momoko variant would you get as a back piece tattoo? Just a question. Let me know. Let's get on with number 2, the book that I like the most out of this week. Okay, I'll be honest with you. I wasn't really buying into the Berserker hype, so I only bought the blank cover variant because I was thinking that Bear would make a great version of Berserker. So I already have this planned out for what I want to do for this cover because I am going to be drawing a Bunny and Bear drawing on this. But Berserker was awesome. Only if you read it in the Keanu Reeves voice. So when you're reading this book, you have to remember to do it like, I told you, I have a perfect memory. This book was really fun, and it was my favorite book of the week, but it is the second best splash page of the week. So let me show you the page. I really liked the artwork in this entire book, and this splash page I think was just, there's just something about it that really just struck me. And um, I don't know if it's the best splash page. It's second on the list, but maybe it's horrible. I don't think so. I think it's effing. I think it's really great. I hate to say that. I'm so sorry. Don't hate me for almost swearing. Let's get to number one, best splash page of the week, March 3rd, 2020. I gotta be honest with you, I do not like this cover at all. The B cover is freaking amazing. Oh, golly, why did I even say that? I should re edit that app, but I'll just tell you the B cover is really nice. The A cover, not so much. A lot of people like it, not me. But in any case, coming in at number one, best splash page of the week, is Batman number 106. This is the kind of thing you never want to see ever, like in real life. But seeing it, like this would be like the worst part of the movie where you're like pee your pants, kind of scary. So what splash pages did you like this week? Like I said, this is only the ones from the books that I got. I got a decent stack. I got a really good stack, but I didn't get everything I wanted because, like I said, I wanted the Swamp Thing number one. I'm pretty sure that came out on Wednesday, if I'm not mistaken, and I missed it. I would like to have gotten it, and maybe it would have had a splash page in there that would have been on this list. I don't know. I got a bunch of books that didn't make this list. Some people might say I'm biased that I put Peach Momoko's splash page in here just because I like her so much. What do you think? If you have opinions, let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, do the YouTubey things that make the YouTubey goodness, and spread love, and peace, love, Bunny and Bear. Let me take off my glasses.